Well, good evening and welcome to the MO WIFF League at Show Me Field here in Manchester, Missouri. The Mambas are going to be taking on the Kings as we have game 2 tonight of opening night here. As we bring things here real quick here. Ray Halbrook and Jeff Marshall. Jeff, my friend, had his first game here on a walk-off fashion. You can't get much better than that. So
yeah, I'm hoping it's just not downhill from here.
Right? That's absolutely. I can understand that as well as we get things started here for game 2 between the Mambas and the Kings. And you get your lineups there started there, my friend.
Yeah, I'm getting them started right now as number 22 for the Kings leads off, Nick Bone. And he is facing number 23 of the Mambas, who throws a ball low. The Mamba pitcher is Chandler Melton. Melton was warming up earlier, and again, his fastball seemed to be his best pitch in warm-ups. And check swing, ball 2. Interesting colors the Mambas have, and I'm assuming that Cole Layton, the captain of the Mambas, is a Kobe Bryant fan.
Yes.
And the Kings have that old-school L.A. King hockey look.
They do.
So, interesting colors, interesting team names. As a first strike, 2-1 the count. And that misses, ball 3. 3-1 the count as the lights pop on nice and bright.
They are getting a little brighter, taking effect here.
Nothing better than a night game at night.
That's right.
Swing and a miss, 3-2 as Melton battles back. Struck 3, nice pitch there by Melton as he gets Bone looking. And that'll bring up a lefty here for the Kings. Number 2, Huber, I believe. That missed. It is not Huber. Not really sure who that is. And that misses. 2-0 our count with 1 out. Just started here between the Mambas and Kings, opening night. Oh, hit him in the leg. That'll be ball 3, though. Again, one of the rules is unless it hits you in the head, it's a ball. Strike. 3-1 the count. It looks like it's Hitchcock is the hitter. That would be Dustin. As that was ball 4. So he reaches on a walk. Our first runner of the night for the Kings. And that'll bring up the third hitter, number 32 for the Kings. That is Evan Stark. As a first pitch strike. Melton not really overpowering. I'm sure we'll have to see what this next pitch is, but
A lot of movement, though.
did 79 on that one. But misses on the breaking ball. Very deliberate motion. Swing and a miss. That one was 77. As the count's 1-2 now. Just underway here in the top of the first. And a ball taken. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's 2 outs. Nice pitch. And that'll bring up for the Kings number 1, Lyric Dundee or Lyric Dundee. Your choice. Strike. Until I find out otherwise, I'm going to just call him Rick.
Get that right.
Right.
You'll learn these guys as they come along here, and it's a fun league to cover.
Well, the one thing about it is sometimes you'll hear him say it.
Mm-hmm.
In Saggio, I learned at the end of the game, for the last one, was his name. So we'll correct that next time. 2-1 our count. And the ruling, by the way, on that play, that second base there, where you hesitated, that was a base hit. They ended up ruling.
I'll be darned. Last game
ended
up being the key play in the game, don't you think?
Yeah, and I talked to Wheeler after the game, and his main concern was not that play necessarily, but just the walks he gave up.
Right.
Ball high, and another walk. And that'll bring up number 9 for the Kings as he takes ball high. Number 9 is Jacob Keller. Swing and a miss. The other thing that I found out too is the player in the middle of that play didn't realize the rule had changed where you had to throw it, and that's where the hesitation came in on a strike there by Melton to Keller. So just a bad moment to not remember the rule.
Yeah, it stinks, and first week jitters and all that fun stuff of learning the new rules and whatnot, but it is what it is, as they say in the biz.
Well, it was a great game. Both teams played really great. Nobody should be hanging their head either way.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss on Keller as he gets his third strikeout of the inning and of the game. We've played a half inning here in Manchester. Our score is 0-0 with the Mambas coming up. You're watching the MO WIFF League on livestream STL.tv.
Audi Exchange Kirkwood. They offer an extensive range of both new and pre-owned vehicles, ensuring that every customer finds the perfect car to fit their needs. In addition to their diverse inventory, they are committed to top-notch vehicle care and excellent maintenance. Call them today at 314-270-1165.
Our American League division is brought to you by Alex Eggert Photography. Looking to freeze those unforgettable moments in time? Look no further than Alex Eggert Photography. Whether you're scoring the winning goal, celebrating family milestones, or embracing your senior year, we've got you covered. Book your session today and make every moment click.
All right, we're back here for the bottom of the first inning. The Kings pitcher is number 32, Evan Stark. And leading off for the Mambas, I believe, will be Cole Layton, number 24. And watching Keller warm up, throws pretty good, but right now he's kind of all over the place in his warm-ups. So we'll see how he goes when the game starts, as Layton will lead off for the Mambas. Can't really describe his motion here. He's side-arming it.
Good pitchers pitch really bad to start.
Yes.
To stay deceiving, deception.
We'll see, though.
Yeah. Now don't make me a liar here.
Right.
Mr. Stark.
Exciting night on game 1 for us.
It was. I was over here talking with some of the guys from the Purge. They kind of got blown out a little bit, but they're like, "Man, you guys got a good game over there." I said, "Yeah, it's a walk off in the bottom of the 5th, and why not, right?"
Yep. Great way to start the season for the Melonheads.
Yes.
It's funny. You wonder. It's times, is that a good thing? The first game of the year, you walk it off, and we can always come back, but you really don't want to play from behind too much,
Right.
So we get our first look at the Mamba lineup. Leighton leading it off, number 24. As Keller should be right at his, or excuse me, Stark should be right at his 10 pitches
I would think
here.
so as well. I think he's got more than 10 in there. And he's trying to hit that square.
He's not throwing very hard either. I mean,
No.
you know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we'll see what kind of changeups he has or breaking balls he has, how fast they are. But 80s have been about the fastest I've seen. That was 70, it looks like. They haven't started the second game yet on the other field.
Not right now.
The team that's warming up right now has those old Expo
The Montreal
letters.
Expo, that's the mojo there.
Yep.
I like it.
They just need the little colorful hats.
Yeah, right.
Stark is going to throw an entire game here.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
get it
you know,
going.
it is what it is here.
All right, looks like we're ready to go. It looks like he's ready. Leighton steps in. Here we go. Bottom of the first. No score. Strike. So, first pitch strike. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Looked like that was in the upper 70s.
That was, you know, greeted with a little bit of aggression there.
182 is fastest so far. 1-2 our count. Wind has died down. Swing and a line drive right back at him. But he dropped it, and that'll put him on first. So leadoff single for Leighton. And that'll bring in the pitcher, Chance Melton. Chandler Melton, excuse me, is the batter. Then the pitcher as he takes ball one. Laughing about it. And that one sails away. 2-0 our count.
They have already scored a run over there.
Oh, yeah?
Next door. The Mojo up 1-0 on the Archers.
Okay. As it's 2-1 our count. Swing and a miss. A little out in front of that one. Yes, 3-2. I was just listening. They were talking about Stark's pitching and what it does. Did he swing? Nope. Held up. Ball four. So, 2 on. And that'll bring up 0-0 here for the Mambas. Caden Rice. And he misses ball one. Ball two. You wonder if the Mambas will do a little strategy here and start taking pitches.
Yeah, and that helped last game there as well.
As that was a strike, 2-1. Wait till you get 2 strikes. Make him work. Swing and a miss. Evens the count. Full count again. Ooh, struck him out looking. Good pitch. Our first out of the inning.
Like I said, let's just be absolutely, just pulling a shark job there,
Right. Up next for the Mambas, number 16, Alex Eggert. Misses.
Still hitting 80 miles an hour there
Yeah, he's not throwing bad.
with not a lot of effort, which is good.
Eggert has his foot way out in the batter's box. Swing and a miss. Late.
That open stance there.
That one misses. Low. 2-2. Pretty consistent, 80 miles an hour.
Right.
Misses ball 3. Another full count for him. Foul tip. So you heard, as you heard, the foul tip has to be hit twice for the strikeout. Now that was a straight back foul.
He's got his 9 lives there.
Ooh, flew it right by him. 77 on that one. So nice strikeout there for the Kings pitcher. And that'll end our first inning. No score. You're watching MO WIFF League on livestream STL.tv.
Our National League division is brought to you by UCC STL. They will recover money owed to you from creditors, collect on court judgments awarded to you and/or your business. Go to uccstl.com for more information.
Promotional Consultants, Inc. PCI believes that strategy and ideation are essential steps to finding the right branded merchandise, apparel, awards, and signage solutions to enhance both your promotional marketing and employee recognition. Please give them a follow and check them out at promotionalconsultants.com.
All right, we're back in Manchester here. Top of the second inning between the Kings and Mambas, no score. And Nick Bone will lead things off here. He's the leadoff hitter in the first inning. Top of the lineup.
And here comes the wind again.
Yep. Swing and a miss for Bone.
Brian, how do I undo?
Misses. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gets ahead of the hitter. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So that's the second strikeout for Mr. Bone. He's out. And that'll bring up Hitchcock. Walked last time up and takes it low. So Melton now has 4 strikeouts and 2 walks for the game. Swing and a foul. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Strike him out, looking. Nice pitch there. And that'll bring up Stark, the pitcher. He struck out last time.
Melton's starting to feel it here, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. That's a ball. Strike. Nice pitch. Both guys nice and easy from windups. Just missed. They were making fun of Melton's hat earlier. He's wearing a Pirates hat.
Okay.
And they said, "Aren't you a Cardinal fan?" He goes, "Yeah." He go, "Why are you wearing that hat?"
Well, the Pirates took care of 2-3 here in St. Louis this week.
Pirates are a good team. Don't know if they'll be there at the end of the year as we go to a full count here, 3-2. But when you got Paul Skeens and you know, they're gonna be tough. Swinging a ground ball, fields it. All he's got to do is throw it to the backstop, and there's an out.
I did it!
I've never seen somebody so excited about being able to throw somebody out. How about that?
Maybe it doesn't happen that often. Right? We saw something that was rare.
Right?
All right, we head to the bottom of the second. No score still. You're watching the Mo Wiff League on livestream STL.tv.
Gametime tournaments. Local, family-owned and operated baseball and softball tournaments. Play at your team's skill level with no additional fees or charges with flexible scheduling. Go to playgametimestl.com for more information.
Need a fresh haircut or beard trim? Check out Outlaw Grooming, the new barbershop now open in Troy, Missouri. Welcoming all men of all ages, Outlaw Grooming delivers fresh cuts with an old-school touch. Every haircut includes a relaxing steam towel, head massage, and finishes with a clean, straight razor neck shave. They also offer hot towel straight shaves for the head and face, plus nose and ear waxing services. Call today to book your appointment or stop by. Walk-ins are welcome. Fresh cuts, wild spirits, Outlaw Grooming.
And we're back here for the bottom of the second inning. And leading off for the Mambas will be number 6, Falcon Pearson. And that one misses high. Ball 1. Fouled straight back. 1-1, right on it though. Just misses. Ball 2. 2-1 our count. Three and 1. Stark is trying to keep it low. And he bounces that one up for ball 4 walk. So Pearson's aboard. Lead off walk.
Well,
no, maybe not.
Does he not want to walk? Okay. So now we got 3-2.
No, that's a strikeout.
Oh, it was a strikeout?
Yeah.
Okay.
It must have hit a different time that I didn't see. I thought missed.
Well, we'll let it slide this time.
Yeah, well.
It is what it is.
You can dock me later. All right, up next is number 4 for the Mambas, Chandler Rice.
You heard it here first, folks. He said to dock his pay.
No, I just said dock me.
Oh, dock it. Okay.
Yeah, I just said dock me. I didn't say what. Nice try, though.
0-2, 1-2. I'm just trying to keep the count here because it's very, very important.
It is 1 ball, 2 strikes. We've been doing pretty good on it. As they look, let's say that one was. Did he get him? Yeah, it looked like he got it. It looked like it hit. Just barely, too. So 2 strikeouts to start the inning, and we're back to the top of the lineup in Layton. And that one,
wow,
nice pitch.
He knows how to hit that bottom of the strike zone.
You know, and the thing is his slider rises.
Right.
And he kept it low there, 0-2. He's having a good inning. Swing and a miss. 3 straight pitches, and we got our 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, no errors. We've played 2 as we head to break here. You're watching the Mo WIFF League on livestreamstl.tv.
Shelter Insurance, John Dickey Agency. If you are looking for insurance that won't strike you out, call or text Parker Bunch, a local agent that can help you with your home, auto, life, and business insurance. Located in Lake St. Louis, Missouri, step up to the plate and give Parker a call or text at 636-755-5390.
Elite Sim LLC. Discover the pinnacle of golfing luxury with our custom golf simulators, where we combine elite performance, cutting-edge technology, and premium design to create the ultimate in-home golf experience. Immerse yourself in unparalleled realism and precision as you tee off on the world's most renowned courses from the comfort of your own home or business. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a casual enthusiast, you can enjoy the luxury of playing golf with friends and family while improving your game. Practice like a pro, entertain like a champion. Call Jeff at 805-248-6146 to schedule your custom design consultation with Elite Sims today.
All right, we're back for the top of the 3rd now. No score. And leading it off will be Rick Dundee. I wonder if his friends call him Crocodile.
Crocodile Dundee.
Mm-hmm. That's not a bat. As he fouls it straight back.
That's not a knife.
Yeah.
This is a knife.
They were showing me some of the bats they use. Dundee's using one of the Nerf bats, even though it's not really Nerf. It's
right.
made by Nerf. And they had a graphite one that they just are allowed to use as well as the ball misses. And that one is $330.
Holy moly.
That's what I said.
Almost getting as expensive as the metal bats for softball.
Well, that, you know, and wood bats are expensive too now,
Yeah.
you know, if you get a good one. And they're about $200-300. And, you know, some of the aluminum bats now are $800-900. As that ball misses high. 3-1 our count. And it's a good investment if you're hitting.
Right?
But if you can't hit,
It's just a waste of money.
it ends up being a dust collector, you know.
And there's a walk.
And a walk leading off our inning here. So we saw what happened last game with all the walks leading off. Finally got caught somebody as Keller steps in. Strike. A little low. See if they can turn the double play. We'll see if Leighton jumps up and down if he makes the play. As he misses there, 3-1 our count. Or 2-1, excuse me. Oh, hit him. But hit him in the back, so 3-1 our count. And the other thing here is you need to make an effort to get out of the way.
Yep.
And obviously he turned, so he did make an effort. And a ball walk there. So 5 pitches and both at bats equals a walk on both times. So we have 2 men on. And we're back to the top of the lineup, Nick Bone, number 22. And another pitch high. So all of a sudden, Melton has lost the strike zone. Strike. Bone 0 for 2 today as he takes ball 2. Both are strikeouts. One looking, one taking, swinging last time. Up. And there is strike 2. 2-2 the count. This is ball 3. So 3 straight batters have gone to a 3-ball count. Struck him out looking there for the first out of the inning. So Bone, a strikeout victim for 3 straight at bats, and that'll bring up Hitchcock. Hitchcock 0 for 1 with a walk. And he takes strike 1. Misses outside. Brand new digs here for the MO WIFF League.
It is. We're on Show Me Field. We have Miracle 2 Field over far on the far side over here. I missed that pitch there. By
It is a strike, by the way. Ball 1.
thank you.
I was just waiting. Here's the 1-2 offering. Just missed outside. 2-2. 24th year. And they were talking earlier that all started in somebody's backyard.
Yep.
And he swings and line drive into the outfield. And that is a single. So now the bases are loaded. He says first and third. That's wrong. The bases are loaded.
I believe that's correct.
Swing and a miss by Stark. He swung almost right out of his shoes. The other thing to notice, too, is they're supposed to wear turf shoes out here. But a lot of them are just wearing regular old tennis shoes. Swing and a miss by Stark again. Again, swinging for the fences there with the bases loaded. Oh, 2 pitch coming. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 pitches. And that is the second out. Seventh strikeout of the game for Melton. And we're right back to where we led off the inning with Dundee up. And a ball 1 to start this at bat. Walked last time up. He's had 2 walks today. 1 in the first and 1 in this inning. Ball 2. Melton with the offering, and it goes right in front of the plate. It stopped rolling, and it's a strike. 2-1 our count. Just missed outside, 3-1. Again, bases loaded, 2 outs, 3-1 count. Did not go, ball 4, and that brings in a run. So the bases are still loaded. And the Kings take the early lead, 1-0. And that'll bring up Keller. Swinging a ground ball. All he's going to do is hit the
nice
thing.
play.
Nice play by Layton. He makes the play a little low on the throw, but as they say, they probably scooped it out there on
Yeah,
a
it
range.
works.
That ends our inning there. 1 run on 1 hit, and that ends the third here. We had to break here. You're watching MO WIFF League on livestream.stl.tv.
Audi Exchange Kirkwood. They offer an extensive range of both new and pre-owned vehicles, ensuring that every customer finds the perfect car to fit their needs. In addition to their diverse inventory, they are committed to top-notch vehicle care and excellent maintenance. Call them today at 314-270-1165.
Our American League division is brought to you by Alex Eggert Photography. Looking to freeze those unforgettable moments in time? Look no further than Alex Eggert Photography. Whether you're scoring the winning goal, celebrating family milestones, or embracing your senior year, we've got you covered. Book your session today and make every moment click.
All right, we're back here in Manchester Athletic Association.
At Show Me Field. And we have Miracle Field across the street here, across the way. And 2 games going on at once. And I'm going to zoom in here on the other game here and get an update on it when we get a chance.
Not a problem. As Melton leads off here, and he takes one up near the head for ball 1.
Buzzed him there a little bit there, wasn't he?
Yeah, he said he needed a haircut. We're in the bottom of the 3rd. 1-0 our score. Kings get a run on a walk.
I have an update right now. Mojo and Archers are tied at 3 in the bottom of the 2nd.
And it looks like it hit Melton in the head, and that's what he's claiming.
That's a base hit, right?
That's a walk.
A walk?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, walk's good as a hit, they say.
Get on first base either way, right?
Correct.
Rice swings and misses. First pitch. Ball in the dirt, ball 1. Evens the count up. Rice wearing 0-0. Swing and a miss.
Heads up.
And that misses. 2-2 our count.
Wait, was it?
They used to call timeout when the ball flew in the other field when we were in little. But they just keep playing. 3-2 our count. Swing and a miss on the 3-2 pitch. Good pitch there by Kings pitcher. Gets us another strikeout. His 6th of the game. And that brings up Alex Eggert. Eggert 0 for 1, struck out in the 1st as he takes ball 1. Stark pitching a pretty good game. Ooh, sounded good off the bat there for a second.
We call that a clunker.
One our count. Misses.
I think we have another home run over there.
I'll say. 2 on our count over here, though. Eggert looking to tie it up. And that ball's low. 3-1 our count. Hitchcock telling Stark to just relax and slow down a little bit. And they miss inside. And that puts 2 runners on with 1 out. And that'll bring up Pearson. Pearson 0 for 1 tonight. Misses. Stark and Hitchcock are discussing pitching. Reminds me of the old story. Tim McCarver would go out to Bob Gibson and tell him, about how to pitch the next guy. As pitch misses 2-0. And Gibson told him, you need to get back there because the only thing you know about hitting is you can't do it. So,
nice.
That misses 3-0. I actually met Bob Gibson when I was 14.
Yeah, no kidding.
And he was, it's a funny story. I'll tell you here in a second. Up high as it takes ball 4, walk, 4 straight pitches. And that loads the bases up. And for Rice, with 1 out. He, at the time I met him, he was like in his late 50s.
Mm-hmm.
And a week before, he was down in Mississippi State University. As our first pitch, misses high. And if you remember, Mississippi State's team at the time had Rafael Palmeiro
Right.
and Will Clark.
Wow.
And they were giving Bob trouble, saying that they could hit him. Ball 2. And Gibson said, grab a bat.
Let's go.
And he proceeded to blow it by him. He didn't throw it hard very long, but he threw it 88
Wow.
in his late 50s as the ball hits Mr. Pearson, or excuse me, Mr. Rice. 3-0 our count. But I thought that was interesting, you know. Yeah, we can hit you. Grab a bat and let's find out. Strike. The other funny story about Gibson is, you know, he wore glasses.
Yeah, right.
And he didn't have contacts. So when he pitched, you notice he didn't have glasses on. And one night, or one afternoon, as we miss, as Rice walks, that'll drive in a run. We're now tied, 1-1. They were in San Francisco. They went to Willie Mays' house.
Okay.
And Mays answered the door, and I believe he was with Orlando Cepeda. And Cepeda used to be on the Giants at the time.
Sure.
And Mays goes, who you got there with you? As a ball misses to our leadoff man, Layton. And Cepeda says, well, don't you recognize Bob Gibson? He goes, Bob, you wear glasses? You're going to kill somebody.
Right. And he, you know, even after he retired, you always see him with glasses.
Mm-hmm.
I won't look now, but this 1-1 tie right now could be broken here in just a second.
Mm-hmm. 3-0 count misses.
There it is.
And there it is. As Mambas take the lead without getting a hit. Still, bases loaded, 1 out. And that brings up Melton, the pitcher. See if he can help himself. And he takes ball 1. He walked the last time up. He's the one that got this inning started. This is low. Wind picking up again. Again, blowing on our field left to right. And another ball, 3-0. Strike, his first strike in a while. I'm Melton. I'm taking this pitch too. Yep.
He did.
And another walk and another run. Yeah, the funny part is Stark hasn't given up a hit yet.
Yeah. I think we're going to have a pitching change possibly.
All right, so there'll be some throws here by the relief pitcher. They get 7 pitches to warm up as Hitchcock looks like he's going to take the ball. And Bone is our new pitcher.
See the pitching change here. We need a pitching change sponsor is what we need, big time. For those watching, you're interested in sponsoring, very easy. Get a hold of us at livestreamstl.tv or let me put that up here real quick as well. Give me just a second. I'll find it. Here it is. Where did it go? Well, no, I normally have it like right here, but it's not. So my apologies.
Bone looks like he's got a little better control warming up. as we talked about at the beginning of the game, his warm-up, Stark was a little all over the place, and that's how the third inning turned out. Yeah, nice and easy. You know, they're not, not like the last game where they were throwing it in the upper 80s, low 90s.
Right.
But, nice and easy. And, I got to be honest with you, even if you're not throwing 90, as long as you hit the strike zone, what difference does it make?
Right. I think we're just about ready here.
Mm-hmm. And the bat will be Rice for the Mambas. Three-1 our score. Bottom of the third, one out, bases loaded, all walks. The one out was a strikeout, and that was Rice way back when. First pitch from Bone. Miss. Ball one.
And it could take a couple of pitches here to get him in the rhythm here. So if you're the Kings, you got to get back in gear as quickly as possible.
And there's a strike.
On cue.
One offering. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch. That was nasty.
Way over the top, and he's like, what just happened there?
I'd throw that again. Nope. Fastball. Right back at him.
That's a hit.
Yep. That still leaves the bases loaded. Makes it 4-1. RBI for Rice. His first of the year. Swing and a miss by Eggert. Excuse me. And there's a strike low. 0-2. Swing and a miss on that one. That was that breaking ball he had. And that'll finally end the inning for the Kings. Oh, excuse me. 2 outs, excuse me. Got ahead of myself. As Pearson steps in. Strike, 74 miles an hour.
A bit of a barn burner next door here, 6-5. Mojo over the Archers right now in the top of the third. Over on live stream STL.
Ball high to Pearson, 1-1. You can see the defensive setup here. Swing and a miss. 1-2 the count. They're giving him right field. A huge gap between center and left. Oh, breaking ball again. That's his best pitch as that ends the inning. So the Mambas get 4 runs on 1 hit, and it's 4-1 as we head to the 4th inning. You're watching Mo Wiff League on livestream STL.tv.
Our National League division is brought to you by UCC STL. They will recover money owed to you from creditors, collect on court judgments awarded to you and/or your business. Go to uccstl.com for more information.
Promotional Consultants, Inc. PCI believes that strategy and ideation are essential steps to finding the right branded merchandise, apparel, awards, and signage solutions to enhance both your promotional marketing and employee recognition. please give them a follow and check them out at promotionalconsultants.com.
All right, we're in the top of the fourth inning. Our score, the Mambas 4, the Kings 1. Now we'll see if the Kings can mount a comeback here in the fourth inning. That seemed to be the kind of the key inning in the last game. And same score, too. And Bone will lead it off here for the Kings to start. He is the leadoff hitter. And he is the pitcher on the mound thus far for the Kings. The pitcher of record, though, is still Stark as of right now.
Another one left the building over there.
And that one misses low over here. And that's low. Nice pitch there for a strike as he battles back. That misses barely, 3-1. Missed high. And a leadoff walk here in the top of the fourth for the Kings. And that'll bring up Hitchcock. Hitchcock 1 for 2 with a walk. Singled last time up. And they're shifting all the way over.
Yeah, a little bit of a shift for the pull there, aren't they?
I'm going to say
he's going to pull.
Yeah, I'm going to say he's a pull hitter. And misses low. And if you can see, he's not going in that inside area at all. He wants him to roll over and hit the ground ball. See if he stays out there. Oh, he brought it in, but brought it in high. 1-2. But if you're going to miss in on a lefty, you want it up. That was a ball 2. 2-2 our count. Swing and a miss on a nasty-looking curve sidearm. 75 miles an hour and get the strikeout. And that's the 8th strikeout of the night for Melton. And that'll bring up Stark. Just misses. Foul tip. One our count. One out, top of the fourth. Swing and a miss off speed. Wind picking up again. Just misses outside. Ooh, that was a tough pitch to take. 2-2. A quick pitch, and he misses.
Ineffective.
Yes, that usually is.
Yeah.
3-2 count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's strikeout number 9. And that'll bring up Dundee, who's walked 3 times. Misses. Swing and a miss. 1-1 the count. After that initial walk, Melton is going to seem to find his rhythm again. Up high. Dropped down a little too low. His hand was down below his waist. Pitch outside. 3-1 our count. So does Dundee get the 4th walk of the night?
We'll see.
And he does. So 2 on, 2 out. And that'll bring up Keller, unless they decide to pinch hit. But it is Keller, number 9. Misses low. Swing and a miss by Keller. And a ball. 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2 evens it up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Struck him out, looking. Number 10 on the night for Melton. Good game so far, pitching. We are heading to the bottom of the 4th inning. The Mambas are coming up. 4-1 our score. You're watching Mo WIFF League on livestream STL.tv.
Audi Exchange Kirkwood. They offer an extensive range of both new and pre-owned vehicles, ensuring that every customer finds the perfect car to fit their needs. In addition to their diverse inventory, they are committed to top-notch vehicle care and excellent maintenance. Call them today at 314-270-1165.
Our American League division is brought to you by Alex Eggert Photography. Looking to freeze those unforgettable moments in time? Look no further than Alex Eggert Photography. Whether you're scoring the winning goal, celebrating family milestones, or embracing your senior year, we've got you covered. Book your session today and make every moment click.
And we're back here for the bottom of the 4th inning. 4-1 our score. Rice leading it off for the Mambas. A little delay in action, but here we go. Bone misses. Swing and a miss. That pitch sunk and then rose.
Yep. Got him out of his shoes on that one.
Bone's got some good stuff.
He does.
Misses. Two on our count. Strike. Right down the middle. Sounds like a hit fest going on the other field.
Yeah.
I think they've worn the base paths out.
I'm going to catch the score here.
Swing and a miss. Another nasty pitch by Bone as he gets his third strikeout of the night.
8-7 Archers now in the top of the fourth.
Well, even with all that scoring, they're still right with us.
Right.
Leighton up next. Takes ball one. He's 0 for 2 for the night with a walk and a reach on air. Oh, excuse me, he lined out in the first. He's 0 for 2. And he takes ball 2. Swing and a long fly ball. Gone. Home run for Leighton. He knocks it into the right field parking lot over there at the Audi dealership.
Yeah.
He cleared both walls.
I'd have to say that was a long gone. Crystal Heating and Cooling Rapid Response home run there. He didn't even take the trot. He's just like, yeah, let's just go.
It's getting cold. That's what I got to say.
Right.
That's probably what he's thinking. That brings up Melton, the pitcher. 10 strikeouts tonight, and he pops one up. Hitchcock makes the play, and there's a good example right there along the foul line.
Right.
He makes the catch in fair territory, so it is an out. So we have a pop out to number one, the first baseman. And that'll bring up Rice with 2 outs. 5-1 our score. Swing and a long fly ball. That one's got a chance. Gone. Another home run.
Holy moly. Another Crystal Heating and Cooling Rapid Response home run. You can run if you want, they said, but not feeling it tonight, so.
And that'll bring up Eggert.
We were talking about how well the Kings pitcher has been pitching here. Just gave up 2 in a row here.
They aren't cheap either. I mean,
No, not at all.
I mean, he's giving up solid hits. It's not like the air caught it and, Swinging a foul ball. Right back at me. 0-2 our count. 2 outs. 2 runs across, though. Extends the lead to 5. And Eggert pops it back straight back. It's one of those that got caught, in the air, because again, we talked about blowing left to right,
Mm-hmm.
Sure, that helped on the last one, but the one latent hit, that was a no-doubter. And again, he fouls that one off. Still battling. Held up. Wanted to. Swinging a ground ball to first base. And he's got to get out of the way. And there's an out. And that'll end the inning. But 2 home runs do the damage. And it's now 6-1. The Mambas lead the Kings. We head to the top of the 5th inning. And you're watching MO WIFF League on livestreamstl.tv.
Our National League division is brought to you by UCC STL. They will recover money owed to you from creditors, collect on court judgments awarded to you and/or your business. Go to uccstl.com for more information.
Promotional Consultants, Inc. PCI believes that strategy and ideation are essential steps to finding the right branded merchandise, apparel, awards, and signage solutions. to enhance both your promotional marketing and employee recognition. Please give them a follow and check them out at promotionalconsultants.com.
And we're back for the top of the 5th inning. Melton's still on the mound, and he throws a quick strike to Bone, leading off the inning. Bone walked last time. Just misses. Melton looking for the complete game win. Swing and a miss.
I think we have a fire. But it's not here. We promise it's not here.
Full count. 3-2 our count. Just misses. So, leadoff walk to start the top of the 5th. And here comes the shift as Hitchcock steps in.
Oh,
Ouch.
ouch.
Cup check.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss.
The unfortunate part here for Hitchcock, he cannot hit a 5-run home run.
No. But what he could do is cut the lead in half.
Yeah.
Misses low. 2-2.
Thank you very much.
And then quick pitch. Twice it hasn't worked.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. Changeup. That's strikeout number 11. And that'll bring up Stark. Stark 0 for 4 tonight. Swing and a miss. Grounded out in the second and 3 strikeouts of the other times up. I was going to say, yeah, well, it sounded low. It sounded like it hit the, just underneath it. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Struck him out looking. Strikeout number 12. And that'll bring up Dundee, who has walked 4 times tonight. They just called him Crocodile, so.
Mm-hmm.
Melton not messing around. Strike 1 to start. That's got to be frustrating for Melton. He is on such a rhythm right now.
Nothing he could do about that. That's just a foul ball from the other field.
Just misses on that pitch.
They should flip a coin on that.
I think they did. It was a ball. Just misses again. Misses high. 3-1. And ever since that ball came over, he's thrown nothing but balls. That one looks like it. Oh, I guess it was a ball. Sounds like it hit. So that leaves 2 on now for Keller. Swing and a miss. Keller 0 for 3 with a walk. Struck out looking last time. And there it is, strike 2. I think Keller's like didn't see it.
They're down to their final strike here.
Oh, he
wanted a little extra.
He wanted a little extra on that one. 1 and 2.
Woo.
Yep, high. Counts even.
Yeah, it's got to be really, really good.
And in dirt. So he goes from 0-2 to 3-2. 12 strikeouts and 9 walks tonight.
No.
And make that 10 walks. Bases loaded now.
You know, if you're the Kings right now, you got to do. You just hope for walks here.
There's a strike. It's the same pitch. Just misses outside on that one. 2-1. Low, 3-1. You know, the other thing I've noticed too is he's changed his pitching motion
A little bit.
He's not taking his time like he was earlier. So his whole mechanics are off. So his leg's not as high as it was. So there's a swing and a miss. Brings the count full. 2 outs, last strike. Top of the 5th, bases loaded. And misses. So the 3rd walk of the night for Bone. And that'll bring up Hitchcock again.
But also brought in a run.
It did.
6-2.
RBI. For Bone, his first RBI of the year. There's a strike. Oh, 1 our count. 2 outs, top of the 5th. Swinging a ground ball. They field it cleanly for the. Oh, no force. So a run comes in there.
Wow.
And now it's 6-3.
You had it totally set up.
Mm-hmm.
Totally set up.
So.
One swing of the bat. Not
Now,
going to say it.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm thinking.
If Stark does it tonight, that'd be 2 in a row. 2 walk-offs. Strike. He threw that pitch to him in the last at-bat, too.
Right.
On the first pitch. And a pop foul out of play. 0-2.
Stark's got to be thinking, no, but if it's anywhere close, I've got to swing at it here.
Uh-huh. And the worst part about that play at second is that Leighton bobbled it. And he's the captain, you know.
Should have been out of this game. Totally should have been out of this game.
Melton deals, swing and a miss, struck him out to end the game. His 13th strikeout of the night to end the game. Good game by Melton, despite all the walks. 13 strikeouts. But the real key to this game was those 2 home runs by the Mambas in the last inning. So we have a final tonight, 6-3. Mambas win the opening game against the Kings. And you're watching Mo Wiff on livestreamstl.tv.
Thanks for watching today's broadcast. Any unauthorized use of this broadcast without the express written consent of Livestream STL is strictly prohibited.